The following story is an artistic work of fiction and falsehood. Only a fool would consider it as fact. Chapter 7. Christmas Spirit. December 23rd, 2006. Hey B, need to keep this short since I'm getting called in to sub for someone else this afternoon, starting my double shifting marathon a day early. After about 4 hours of shifting, lifting, and digging through boxes, guess it's a good thing I'm used to lifting heavy weights. I finally found several of you-know-who's stuff. I tried to keep from going through her things excessively, to respect her privacy, though what I did see made me feel bad whenever I think about it, since athletic awards, music awards, she plays the piano and the violin, or did, well enough to forget about that. Anyway, I eventually did manage to find her DS Lite, which was packed with her games too. I took everything involved, then packed up the rest of her stuff again, and squared it back away. It was almost 9 by then, her social worker having left shortly after we arrived, putting the storage company's night manager in charge of overseeing things. The shed/container/etc. was locked back up, and I headed back home to get ready for work, and wrapped up her things in a small box in Christmas wrapping. When I got there and presented it to her as an early Christmas gift, she seemed happy to see it, though it clearly stirred up more than a few emotions too. Anyway, it went pretty well, all in all. Need to get ready for work, so not much posting on my part today. Oh, one detail I forgot to mention. Her DS Lite had a Samus Aran sticker on it. Good taste in heroines. Probably need to get going within 40 minutes or so. And here I thought this was my usual posting time. Oh well. Thank you for your sentiment. Any and all support is appreciated, of course. Half incoherent or otherwise. It's the holidays. Incoherent is the norm. I haven't posted her name for a variety of reasons, most of which should be somewhat easy to understand. It's somewhat distinctive, if not completely unique, and while it suits her perfectly, it's a situation like pictures of her, just probably not wise, sorry. She holds the DS steady with her myoelectric hand on her prosthetic arm, and plays with the stylus using her natural one. She's gotten quite good at holding it steady, actually. Thanks again. I haven't been able to settle on a good book choice yet. I'll probably wind up buying something on Christmas, or something. Such is my habit of procrastination. Chapter 7a. The End? Nurse-kun made a final story post on New Year's Eve, saying only this about the situation. I fucking cared. That was my fucking mistake. Those fucking assholes from her mom's side of the family showed up, out of fucking nowhere as far as I'm aware anyway. Off she goes, never visit her in the hospital, never call or write or even acknowledge her existence, but they can just walk in and, hey, sure, here you go. You're obviously totally qualified to take care of her, and fuck it all, fucking Merry Christmas to fucking retarded me. Epilogue. Hey B. Happy New Year. I woke up a little while ago, and I guess I'm feeling a bit better, or at least a bit more coherent. I'm sorry for all that emo bullshit earlier, it's just that, well, it hurt. But I need to think about what's best for her, not what's best for me. That was always the point after all, wasn't it? I'll try and get in touch with her social worker tomorrow. See if I can get her new contact information, with the explanation that I had a New Year's card I'd wanted to give to her. True, by the way. And I need somewhere to send it now. When I can do so, I'll try and talk to her uncle and aunt, offer my expertise, such as it is, as one of her former caretakers, and offer any assistance I can give them, whether it's advice or anything else. It may be hard, leaving the things and people I know, but it's not about me, it's about her. It's about doing whatever I can to make sure her life got flipped, turned upside down, and I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there. I'll tell you how I became the nurse of a town called Bel Air. In West Philadelphia, born and raised, on the playground was where I spent most of my days, chillin' out, maxin' relaxin' all cool, and all shooting some b-ball outside of the school, when a couple of guys, who were up to no good, started making trouble in my neighborhood. I got in one little fight and my mom got scared. She said, "You're moving with your auntie and uncle in Bel Air." I whistled for a cab, and when it came near, the license plate said fresh, and it had a dice in the mirror. If anything, I can say that this cab was rare, but I thought, nah, forget it. Yo, Holmes, to Bel Air. I pulled up to the house about 7 or 8, and I yelled to the cabbie, "Yo, Holmes, smell you later." I looked at my kingdom. I was finally there to sit on my throne as the nurse of Bel Air. This is of questionable authenticity, but would have been really fucking sad and epic if it was true. Since Nurse-kun says in Chapter 8 that he hasn't posted since Christmas morning, this is likely a troll, as first post consisted of nothing but "Hey B." Subsequent posts lacked Nurse-kun's writing style, and the time required to relinquish a ward of the state, in any state, would have made her casework aware of Ampu-tan's family intentions well before Christmas. It is also possible that Nurse-kun was drunk while writing this post. This, getting drunk, would be the logical thing to do in such a situation.